Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to my Let's Play of SimCity, where we're going to try and redistribute the poor population into the slums and build mega towers for the slightly richer people. And then give the really rich people the coastal zones. Sound good? It's a plan. Yeah, you guys should start reverting to... Thank you for following and... Name, Moobot, tell me the name. Sevlice. Sevelice. Sevelice. That's probably said wrong. My apologies if it is, but you can tell me in the chat how to pronounce it. Let's let the time progress, because we're technically making money. It's not much, but we're technically making some. Even the unused ones there. Sorry, you're saying some of these cities you can't get. There should be some empty spaces, I think. Oh, you have to go to the main screen to remove someone, you think? Okay. We'll probably have a look into that then in between the episodes. We're losing money again? What did I do to lose money? I didn't do anything. Oh, yeah, houses are redeveloping back to the poor stuff. Sev Ellis. Ah, thank you for following. Okay, population-wise... Lots of people commuting out. It's the low wealth people that we need. We don't need medium wealth. Let me quickly pop out to the main menu. Exit to main menu, because apparently that's where I have to kick for one out who's not been using it. And hopefully that'll reset it so that you can actually use it. Multiplayer play. If I remember rightly, you don't want to visit. Report city? I mean, if they're completely unclaimed, these two, why would there be any problems? Report city? Hate speech, vulgar content. Offensive layout. Guess that's not how we do it then. I'll try, but I don't know. I mean, we can click claim on the empty ones, or I can. Where's your second one? I can only go visit. Can invite more friends. And I can create a new one. I want to manage it. So you're telling me we just have to let things... I mean, this one hasn't been touched for 4 weeks. Surely we're supposed to be able to get rid of it. Anyway. Resuming to the game, I'll have a look into it a bit more later. How to remove inactive mayors from a SimCity region. Really didn't help. Let's see. Okay, there's a huge post. I'm not going to try and read all that just yet. Now you don't need to, Tristan, if you're actually using it. I think if it's a DLC problem, then it's not going to be helped by making more cities free, annoyingly. But we'll have to try and look into something. I just tried Googling how to do it. But I got very long posts and I can't read all that just yet. Didn't get a chance to read that. By the way, I have your stream going on in the background, so don't need to type. Oh, you can still hear my voice. Okay. That's fine. Well, if you want to try and drop it, Tristan, see if it'll leave a space which then Sexy Cupcake will be able to move into. It's worth a try if you're willing to try it. German high-speed rail is working. We're losing so much money. Why? I can't see where the extra cost is coming from. Transportation's gone up by about £1,000, yes. But nothing's really changed that much. Why? I guess when you're dealing with so many numbers that little bits actually do start to add up, but it's just odd. Screw it. Let's see. We have people commuting out in high and lower medium wealth, so let's try and add a high-tech building onto here. High-tech office. 150. Let's add you on. Start construction. What's wrong with the bulldozer tool? High taxes. High taxes. Yeah, I'd love to lower them. But we don't have enough money to do so. If you'd pay more taxes, then we could lower taxes. If that makes any sense. I'll do it. Keep demolishing things. Did I start a timer? Starting a timer would have been good. No, I didn't. Start a timer. Keep demolishing the buildings. If they was just stay active, I wouldn't need to keep demolishing them. And we could lower taxes if they was all full. There we go, that's all of them. Let's see. Crimes should be fine. Let's go. Losing £3,000 an hour. God's sake. Build up. We're losing so much money while you're not built. Come on, high-tech offices, lots of jobs. Although 50 jobs doesn't sound like many, actually. We've got thousands of people commuting out, and we're going to get 50 jobs from it. So it probably isn't a clever idea, probably isn't going to work. Sexy Cupcake, he means cities of tomorrow. The thing that lets you build a Mega Towers and a Mega Co and the Academy. We think that might be the DLC it's on about. Oh, and I missed... Oh, no, I didn't miss David Motor. Sorry, that's a while ago. Moobot was lying to me for a second there. Okay, you're built. Oh, you do have that, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, level 2, what you complain about? We need more workers to make a profit. Well, there should be plenty of workers. I don't get what DLC it could be on about then, Sexy Cupcake. That's the only, like, real major one, isn't it? That's probably not a bad idea. Come on, high wealth people, get in there so it can make money. Screw it. It needs high wealth workers? You need high wealth workers? No, we have the perfect number if they would just stop commuting out and start working here. So give it a day or two and it should update. It should work. Day or two will be broke, like, because we're losing $3 an hour, but hopefully everything will be fine. Yes, but DLC shouldn't break the region for playing with people. They made a point of saying that it shouldn't fragment the community, having all this DLC that they want us to buy. You should just not be able to access for stuff that you haven't paid for. Worried about crime. Why worried about crime? Crime's really not a thing in this city. Tax is too high. Okay, the city was working brilliantly and then I left it running without watching it for... well, enough time to save Crimea. And it turns into a crap hole. There we go, a little abandoned house. Okay, I think it's starting to make money. Today's profit minus 12 grand. Really? But you're working, so I'm hoping that's going to address itself. See, to me, that says it's making money. Its expenses was 2 grand, its income was 3 grand. Why is its daily profit so low? It just seems dumb. But again, we do now have bonds to pay back, which is 2 grand an hour, which is about what we're losing, really. In fact, we would be making $2 if it wasn't for the bonds. So my inability to wait is probably what's costing us. I have the churches thing on, yeah. But that shouldn't stop you, I'm sure it shouldn't. It's dumb if it does. You're making a profit. But your total profit today's been minus money. No real water excess. Crap tons of power excess, okay. So if I was to unpower you, we still have an excess, so that's fine. That's starting to address the problem. Government buildings. Garbage. You're over here, aren't you? Yeah. Can I temporarily turn off one of you? There we go. Probably have to turn it back on very shortly, but for the time being, that should be fine. Why are you all still pumping smoke? One of you isn't running anymore. Yeah, it's brilliant, that, isn't it? City's broken. Time to start a new one. No! Do something to let us try and fix it. So residential income has gone down by 2 grand by building a mega tower. And it's making us maybe 1. You'd like water, please? Water shouldn't be a problem. We have more than an excess. And we can buy from a region. Let's destroy you. Then I will have to buy from a region. But build another one of you. How much do you cost? 6 grand. Okay, now, I believe this is a cheat, but let's try it. If the game's broken, it's not my fault. %20 taxes everywhere. Take you back down. Something like 12. $11. I wish you could sodding type in a number here instead of the very unresponsive clicky buttons. Okay, we're losing $1 grand an hour, but that's okay because we have money now. Let's put a water pump on this side to try and keep that side having water. So that's what's going wrong. Commercial happiness, generally all going down. Taxes too high. 70% approval rating. I don't know what mayor could actually get that in real life. Boris Johnson definitely doesn't have it. I know my local mayor doesn't have it. Most people don't know who the hell my local mayor is, though, but that's different. In fact, he probably has less than a 10% approval rating because I think probably less than 10% know who he is. Okay, losing $4 grand an hour. That's not good. I'm here at La Cucaracha. Okay, we're making money. That's probably what we're going to have to keep the tax rate set on. Did we pick a small plot for my city, or are cities just not large in this game? Cities are not large in this game. I'm looking forward to Cities Skylines, a Paradox city building game that's going to be made by the same people who do Cities in Motion, because apparently they're going to be huge. But yeah, this is literally the maximum size of a city. It's a joke, isn't it? There is still room here. I could have built them closer together. God's sake. I love how much traffic these things generate. Really, sexy cupcake? Seems a bit excessive, but if you had to do it, obviously you had to do it. Okay, well, we have money. Let's accept to repay one of them loans, so we make a bit more money per hour. $4,000 again, so we're back making profit. And the Mega Tower is making money. I don't particularly. I try not to swear on the stream, but it doesn't really bother me. Look at them, all in one sodding lane. Use the other lanes! Sorry, you're on a motorbike? Go round. Filter through traffic, you sodding idiots. Oh, all because you're having to go round a corner that has red lights on. But as soon as you get through there, you're fine. Idiots. I'm curious to how this is an acceptable intersection. Look. That does not look right. What are my PC specs? Intel i7, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 770, 32 gigs of RAM. That's about it. Traffic is weird in this game. Oh, why is that so low density compared to the rest of it? Let's upgrade that. I don't know how much that's going to help, but might do something. Again, though, this road looks funny. Look, they connect normally. Oh no, all these are medium density, the middle ones. I guess it was meant to be. We're making some money. It's slowly dropping, like, but we're making some money. I'm curious. If I leave them... Alright, we've got a day. A day of lower taxes. Is this going to help people move in? Any moving trucks there? Oh, for Christ's sake. No, no moving trucks. Things that take so long to build the sodding buildings. Anything I do to, like, try and stimulate the buildings, it's just not going to work. Because they take so long to sodding build. I know it's nothing compared to real life, like, but... I mean, these buildings are going up in a couple of hours, but I'm also pretty sure that people don't pay taxes hourly in the real world. Less stupid than it was on launch, still more stupid than it needs to be. Okay, where... Oh, crap, where I remove the... Where I remove the sodding parks, they haven't got filled in. That's why the land's not being used efficiently. Oh, meteor shower, exactly what I needed. Thank you, EA. See, the old giant one-eyed robot from the older SimCities, that was fun. It was fun watching that, you're sending your military after it. It was a nice little mini-game. The missions in this are just sodding... disasters in this are just, oh, we're going to blow up a load of your sodding buildings for no sodding reason. They're not fun. Why do I need so much? I've considered putting in more. 32 gigs of RAM because I render videos out, and it gives me the ability, if I need to render videos out while still playing games and recording. This is going to bankrupt me. Thank you, EA. I used to like the riots in the original SimCity. My granddad had it on PC. I think it was a PC. Might have been a Mac, actually. I'm not sure. But in it, when the riots happened, like they took over the road squares. And I just used to demolish the roads on either side of them. And then the riot was contained. It couldn't move. But yeah, my city's going to go bankrupt. I've got no more I can turn off. No more loans I can take out. And it looks like this is going to basically kill the city due to... one of their stupid events. Which aren't interesting. If they was interesting, I wouldn't be that bothered. Come on, guys, rebuild. Rebuild, start making some more money. Desperately need you to rebuild. Okay, the streetcars are working. And at full speed. We've got about, well, 1 hour before we go bankrupt. Yep, bankrupt. I can increase taxes, but people will just leave. It's not even enough. 1% on everyone else is not enough. It's not going to work. People are going to leave. They're not going to build in. Yes, 32 gigs of RAM. You all seem that shocked that I thought I'd best double check. Yep, 32 gigs of RAM. Sexy cupcake, what do you have then, boy? Or girl? I don't want to discriminate. And to be honest, it's not a thing that I built up to sort of like show off with it. My previous computer was a reject from the NHS. It's just what was... That's the best way of putting it. When I was building it, it was sort of like what was most cost effective for performance. That's the sort of level that I built to. And leaving room to upgrade. So for instance, I know I can easily fit another 32 gig of RAM in this. The processor chip is something, you know, it's more... less likely to be something that you upgrade in a computer. Yeah, that's sort of like the thing that you replace, so I spent lots of money on there. The graphics card actually got upgraded by the people that I bought it from. It was making a ticking noise, so they replaced my 670 with a 770. Which, I can't complain. Because a fan was making a noise. How much was the NHS PC? I was working for a company that dealt in recycled PCs. So I technically got it free. And then I put in a semi-reasonable graphics card. But we were selling computers like that from my local high street in the shop that I ran at the time for, let's see, what was it? 40, 50 quid? And that's what I previously used to record on. So up until my new computer that I have now, which would have been... so maybe beginning of last year. All my videos and everything was recorded on a computer that had about 4 gig of RAM, an Intel Core 2 Duo, and a sort of entry-level graphics card. It took ages to render stuff out, but it could do it. We seem to be making money again. Can I tone down the taxes so people don't leave? Can, but we're now going bankrupt again. God's sake. Things are going okay. As long as things actually develop, we will make money. If you look, the tax income is still going up. Or it was. It just dropped again. Now we're losing more money. Industry money has gone up. Commercials there. Residential's almost back up to a max 30 grand that it was. And the mega towers are costing us money. Screw it. You need more workers? You need high wealth workers. So let's put a sodding high wealth construction on the top of it. See if that works. Instantly, we're making money. It's not even finished yet. So basically, if I wouldn't have built that, we would have been fine. Let's see what happens now I have built it. Okay, it takes ages to suddenly build. Come on, just build it already. Making a grand. What job do I have now? Currently, I'm working at an airport. Yeah, and it finishes, and I've gone from making money to losing money. Brilliant.